Well, hello. This is my very first time uploading a video to YouTube. And I guess today I felt the need to do so. And the reason I did is because several things have happened in the last couple of years that has undoubtedly changed my life. And I have to start by going back to 2017. 2017, I started actively using my Twitter account. And I started adding friends. I had no friends on my Twitter feed. I just set it up and forgot about it. Well, so 2017, I'm going out and I'm adding friends and I'm getting to know people and I'm playing the hashtags and I'm reading all the news. And so one day I'm sitting there and I guess I had befriended a friend who follows this person I'm about to speak about. This post on Twitter pops into my feed that somebody had retweeted that I follow. And it was from an imam. And I read it, and it was kind of a positive message. And of course, I know what an imam is. It's a Muslim scholar, a Muslim, for lack of a better term, minister, you know. Of course, an imam is also Muslim. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of positive. So I clicked over to his Twitter page and read some of his posts, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll follow. So I did. And I kept a very skeptical distance. Sometimes I'd like on a comment, sometimes I'd just read it and move on. And he was very infrequent on his posts. So, you know, it was hit and miss. Maybe I'd see one, maybe I wouldn't. But the point is that I did not go to any other source to find out about this man, okay? I didn't go to YouTube. At that time, I had very limited data plan. I did not have Wi-Fi at my house, so I had to be extremely conservative in my online research time. Well, about 3 months ago, I just decided, I started seeing more and more posts from him, and they were of peace and calling out radical Islam and, you know, being snarky on this politician in Australia and slightly being snarky on a politician in America, mostly Democrat politicians in America. And I was like, wow, I need to learn more about this man. Well, so I go to YouTube and I just plugged in his name, Imam Muhammad Tawhidi, and I say it Tawhidi, he says it Tawhidi. Anyway, and I came across a treasure trove, okay? Again, not knowing much about this man. Well, the very first video that I found was a video interview that was done with him and Dave Rubin of the Rubin Report. And it was an eye-opener. It was the foundation for this video I'm doing right now. And the reason it was an eye-opener is because I did not know until I saw this, that this man, up until maybe 4-5 years ago, was an extremist and a fundamentalist, which means you can throw him into that group of Muslims that had the belief death to the West, don't want to have anything to do with the West, all Jews are bad, all Christians are bad, if you're not Muslim, you're not worthy, etc., etc., etc. And how he basically had some things happen in his life that turned him from that, and now he's an imam of peace. And I was all in at that point. So, not knowing much about the Muslim faith, I found some other videos that he did about deconstructing Islam and the Hadith and the Quran and all these other books, and, you know, taking passages and basically debunking them, or saying, you know, you have to remember these books were written, you know, 1400 years ago, and society was way different, and we can't apply those extremist views in today's world. So here I am today, and this video is basically to tell people I have basically come full circle, because like most Americans, I kept my distance from Muslim people after 9/11. Not surprisingly. I did not hate, nor do I hate, anyone. But with all the evidence pointing to the foundation of an Islamist extremist group and other people that were involved in the whole 9/11, the Pentagon, and Flight 93. I basically, checked that box and said, okay, not every Muslim out there is bad, but nobody in the Muslim community is speaking out aggressively, so I'm not going to have anything to do with them. I'm not going to engage them in conversation. I'm not going to follow them, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? I follow this man. I try to encourage other people to follow him, and not that I'm a stalker, because I'm not, but I have seen his numbers as far as followers on his Twitter account jump almost every day by a couple of thousand here, a couple of thousand there. So his word is getting out there, and this man is literally risking his life on a daily basis to go out there and give the middle proverbial finger to extremists. There are others like him out there, but they're very, very few, and it really warms my heart because I now would love to meet this man. I would love to just sit down and talk stuff, theoretical stuff, and just have a conversation with someone that 2.5 years ago, I wouldn't have even, if I saw this man in a room, I would have been the first one out the door. Okay? So that is a very positive thing that's happened in my life, and I just wanted to share it with you all. So it's Wednesday, it's May 1st, and have a great day. Bye.